So maybe you've created your documentation in another software or in another like text editing tool before, and you want to move it to Formwork, and now you think like, damn, how do I migrate all my stuff into Formwork? And recently we actually shipped a feature which is really, really cool, which makes this so much easier. In the past, you actually had to, in the documents view here in the eQMS section, you actually had to create documents by typing them out, which makes sense if you're getting started and you don't have any documentation yet, because, well, our text editor is pretty good and it allows you to pretty much include all sorts of formatting which you want, even stuff like tables, which I think is really cool, which some other software packages don't have. By the way, some QMS software on the market doesn't even have a text editor, so I guess like we are a market leader in this respect, which is like ridiculous. Like saying like we are the only car manufacturer who builds like cars with 4 wheels. But anyway, regarding four wheels and text editors, this solution is not great if, for example, you have an existing QMS and you have it, it's like maybe a folder structure full with Microsoft Word documents, or if you're using Google Drive or SharePoint or any other software. And then the question would be like, how do you migrate to Formwork? Do you like literally take every document and like select all and then copy paste it into this window? That's actually what some customers did, and it works reasonably well, but it still tends to be like a lot of work. Now the cool news is like there's a much simpler solution to this. So instead of like creating a new document here, you click on something different called Upload File as Document. So you're still creating a new document, but you're actually creating that based on a file. So let me show you how it actually looks. So you can see that this looks kind of similar, but the text editor is missing. So you still have to type a title for your document, but instead of actually typing out the text and the content below or pasting it, you get to select a file, which you can upload from your computer. So let's actually do this. Let's maybe call this, I don't know, trainings list, which, by the way, actually doesn't make a whole lot of sense because you can manage your trainings in Formwork in a more structured way on the left side by clicking on trainings. But let's just do this because I actually have a file called an Excel spreadsheet called trainings for this demo. And then you click to choose file, and then select something, who invented sliced bread, Yeti selfies, trainings. Here's the training spreadsheet. So you go to the training spreadsheet, click on open, and then you upload a file as a document. And that's literally all there is. So now if you go to your documents view, which is here on the left side by navigating to documents, you can now see there's a bunch of other files here. How do we call it? Trainings list. You can see it appears just alongside all your other documents too. It is also versioned, which is really, really cool. So you can actually, once you send this out for review and get it released, you can upload new changed files of this document. Like you can like change it on your hard drive, make changes to it and upload it again, and then it will become a new version. So that's really cool. And then it's really simple. You can download it here to view it, and you have all the other features which you have for documents too. So you can send it for review, and again, it's versioned. So I could send this out for review. I would have to like re-enter my credentials here, and then select the people to send it to, and then it gets put under version control and everything else. You also have stuff like archiving it, activity, and all that other stuff. So I think that's really, really exciting, and it makes it really easy to bring custom files into Formwork. And we have that for documents, where they are, of course, versioned and reviewable, as I mentioned. And we also have that for records. And records are, of course, not versioned, but they are also reviewable, with the difference of you can actually release records by yourself, which is probably something we'll look at in another video. Cool. This is actually a free Formwork feature, because in the free version you get full access to the documents and records sections. So that's really, really cool. You, however, don't get access to some other cool things on the left side, like structured kappas and trainings management and batch exports, which in my opinion is the coolest feature, which enables you to take everything out with just a click of a button as one big zip archive. And you also don't get access to the TechDoc feature, unfortunately, which enables you to do something like structured requirements management, which is probably like the aspect or the area where you can automate the most in Formwork. But anyway, this was about custom files as documents, and that's how it works.